92. There's 92 days left. Wow, to Ironman Louisville. I just, man, it's coming quick. I saw that post in the Ironman Louisville group. They always post every day. What are you doing today? And today, what was I doing? Well, I got up really early. Again, I compromised with CC to meet him at the Trace. Went to Natchez Trace this morning, and he wanted to go at 6, and I talked him into 7:30. And I got up at 6. See, because if I got to set my alarm for 5, anything before 6, if it has a 5 in it, I really have psychological damage, which is my problem with racing, because I can't sleep usually if I got to worry about getting up any kind of 4 or 5 business. So that's something I really need to work in. I've been saying that for 5 years, so I don't anticipate much of any of the changes. I was driving over there, and it's about a 35-minute drive, and I needed gas, so I pulled in the gas station. I put my card in, and the TV, it was, they have those TVs on the gas pumps, and man, it was so loud, and like all this shit going on. It was like some commercial. I don't even know what it was, and I was literally freaked out because I was just still groggy, and I couldn't figure out how to pay. Anyway, so I did it, and we went to the Trace, and it was basically a zone 2 ride. I think we went 2:30. I'm still in this, like, look, man, I'm on board with this consistency. It was really actually pretty hard because I did a race pacey type run yesterday, and my legs are a little bit shredded, but not terribly. But we rode and got some good hills in. I forgot my watch, so I have it didn't happen, basically. I don't know. Well, I could ask him, I guess, but I'm guessing it was around 2,300 feet of climb, like usual in that type of a space, 2,500 maybe. And but this zone 2, this slow business, I'm buying in. The consistency factor is huge. This is like, I was kind of just looking, because sometimes my watch syncs and sometimes it doesn't. And don't even get me started on that. But I was counting, I think I've got like 21 days in a row right now of training. And there's not like, they're not all doubles, but some are doubles, and they're not epic workouts by any means, but they're steady. So that's a good thing, right? It's hot out again. Now, the big news, of course, is that we had a lot of people racing, and up at Muncie. Congratulations to everybody who braved that heat. We've got people up in Door County racing. Same thing. Up in Minneapolis, Sean DJ and company. And then, of course, Matt up in Wildebeest, the outside. I'm laughing because he had a live Facebook feed at the start of the run. And they were just walking down this like endless gravel road, and the first thing he did was pull the camera up to his face after like 10 seconds and said, "That sucked," referring to the bike. It was unbelievable. 10 miles of climbing straight. And anyway, I don't know. I just thought it was funny, but I'm glad he made it. I hope he's probably on the run still. I don't know. It's a long day, man. Sean and DJ, I haven't heard how you did, but I'm hoping for the best. Hope you had a good time, and everybody on the race. So I thought she was really falling apart, and I was a little nervous. She did have a bike accident, and she got banged up, and she had some road rash, and she did soldier through and have an unbelievable performance after a bike wreck, and I'm really proud of her. It's just that other Stephanie was quite a bit slower, like from the get-go, and I was just wondering what was going on. So I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know that was wrong. But anyway, I'm glad everybody did good. I mean, Glenn hit the podium. C26 triathlon won our category again in the Tri Club. So that's 2 wins, Chattanooga and now Muncie, for C26 and the Tri Club representation. So we're stepping up big time big time. And I guess our next venture is Ohio, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I was watching a bunch of stuff last night about this zone 2 and how it's so misunderstood, and I've misunderstood it. And usually people are in a gray zone. We're either going not hard enough or we're not going slow enough. And the more I read about that, the more, to me, it makes sense to start thinking about things in terms of 10-17, my run method, because that simplifies it really. So what I did for that 10-17 basically is I took my Olympic pace, which was around 8-minute pace, added 2-minute per mile pace to make it 10. So 10 is my floor, yeah. And when I'm running, and if I go below 10, I got to walk until I hit 17. So I'm basically, without having to look at heart rate and try and think and calculate and all that sort of stuff, it's just basically bam. You just let your heart rate get back to normal. So, there's testing and there's all these 5-mile repeats as hard as you can and calculate your heart rate and all that stuff. Just do the 10-17. So take your 10K pace, add let's say whatever that percentage is. So my pace is around 8. I went to 10. What is that? 20% more than your 10K pace, and that's your floor. And then you add 7 minutes, so 17. So if you're at a 7, you might do a 9:30, 16.5 or something like that. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out as sort of a guideline. But you find your own thing, and then you've got your zone 2 problem solved on the run anyway. I'm still calculating my version of 10-17 on the bike and what that's going to amount to. So anyway, once again, congratulations to everybody who raced today and completed their races and had a good time. And it makes me sad that I couldn't be there. Of course, I'm sitting here staring at my lawn and thinking about going to get tacos. But next weekend I'm racing. I'm kind of doing I don't know. I've got a week to go. The race is a week from today. It's an Olympics. So, but the question becomes, am I going to do Ohio 70.3, which is still in the back of my mind. And I mean, I wouldn't start tapering, but I'm going to start playing it as a strategy. So if I do the Olympic and I'm planning to do the 70.3, that race will kind of be part of my training rather than a ball buster. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. And I just don't know what to do yet. I need a day off because 21. I mean, I don't really feel like I need one, but my legs are kind of screaming a little bit today on that bike ride. So I feel like I might want to start giving them a little bit more recovery. Maybe tomorrow I'll just swim and then take Monday off and relax a couple days on the legs, and then a couple, not high intensity, but just some speed efforts and things like that during the week to kind of keep me fresh, keep me in the Olympic mode. But yeah, so I'm just hoping to hold steady on that run. And that, of course, would be my goal at Ohio if I did that too. And it's definitely my goal for Louisville. So that's all I'm thinking about, I'm not looking for any speed records. I just think that consistent effort in training translates to consistent effort in racing. And that's really what it's all about. So thanks for checking in. Hope you're having a good day. This is Mike, co-host of the Crushing Iron podcast. Stop by crushingiron.com or get into our closed Facebook group, which is search Crushing Iron Group on Facebook, and we'll let you in. And that's where all the good stuff's happening right now. That's what I'm following. All right, that's all you need to know on triathlon. All right, see you.